A side note before we start, you might hear my brother and sister in the background, or like my AC going on. Um, Sorry about that. I can't do anything about it. But yeah, let's get started. So, if you don't know what Artfight is like an annual art exchange where people like post their original characters, and other people can attack them by drawing their original characters. And like, there's a bunch of cool things you can do with it. It's really cool, and I like it. And so this was my first year of doing Artfight, and it was really fun. I liked it. On the first day, I was sitting in front of my computer waiting for it to start, and it crashed like a minute into it being open. So I thought that was funny. But the first attack that I did was on a character named Cornbread by Bluester_1337. And I'll put a picture of the reference sheet up on the screen. And I did get like everyone's permission to put their characters in this video. So yeah. And so Cornbread is like, let me pull up the reference sheet 1 second. So Cornbread is it seems so he's just like a little cowboy. He's a Pokemon Dunsparce, and I thought that was really cool. And so I decided to draw him. And so his friend Vaniel Vaporeon, who is a Vaporeon, and he has like a game show. I thought that it would be really cool if like Cornbread was like on the game show. So I just drew. I'll put a picture of I drew Cornbread on like a game show stage, and I like it. I think it's really cute. Brother.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you not to come. No, I expected that. Go away.
Also, were you in the process of voice
recording? I'm still recording. Cat, stop. Go away. He just said my real name. I'm gonna edit that out. Moving on to the second attack. By the way, I don't do these. I didn't do this like every day because I didn't have like, I was busy. I had stuff. So, the second attack was, I'm probably not gonna pronounce this right, but Marika by Opalescent Axolotl. And so she is an Australian freshwater mermaid with a crocodile tail. And I thought that's really cool. I never seen like different kinds of like tails except for like fish tails on like mermaids and like sirens. I don't know. So the description says she has a bubbly personality. And she was raised by two 60-year-old mermaid mothers. So I thought that's really cute. And so I drew Marika. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'll put a picture up here. I really like. My God. My sister just barged in. I'll edit that out too. So I really liked how this one came out because she has tattoos, and I never drawn tattoos before, so that was really fun to draw, but also kind of hard at the same time. And moving on to the third attack. The third character I attacked was Nova by Mishimori. So I actually drew this character like 2 times. I drew one in my sketchbook. I'll put a picture up. Because I needed to like get used to drawing the character because I never drawn an alien before. But like, yeah, this character's like really cute. I like it. So this was Mishimori's Roblox avatar, and so I drew. Yeah, I said I drew her twice. So I'll put the up the picture that I attacked with up on screen, and yeah, there's that's it for that one. And then the fourth attack is Aster by Truth's Blade. Aster is, their pronouns are they, it. I don't know how to say that. Nyarlathotep, an old one who cares to walk among mortals using one of the many masks they carry. The latest form is that of Aster. Recently, they were seen with a person who was thought to be missing. Well, that's cool. I'm assuming that's like some kind of mystical creature. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm completely wrong. But so in the reference picture, Aster had a pair of scissors, and I'm like, ooh, I can work with it. So I just drew Aster like holding a pair of scissors, looking very mischievous, I guess is the word. I don't know. And the fourth attack didn't have a name. The name was Alien, so I just did Alien smiley face. This was by Spoopy Ferret, and this was their Roblox avatar. Oops, wrong thing. So yeah, this was their Roblox avatar. I put it up on screen, and I really liked drawing these aliens. They were really fun to draw. And yeah. So let me find the description. Sorry. Yeah, just she's a Roblox avatar alien, and I really liked like her hair. It was really fun to draw. Then the sixth attack, I did draw a sixth attack on, but the person who I attacked, they either like didn't respond, or I like lost the message. Like I accidentally deleted the message where they responded. So I'll just like not show that just in case. And there are gonna be like a couple more like that, but that's okay. Then the seventh attack is, let me pull it up, Ioli by Curious Cacti. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. There's a lot of information about this character. So she is a D&D, let me check. Yeah, so she is a D&D goblin bard. She grew up in a wealthy family with a business and alcohol brewery. She didn't take over the family business and went on adventure to play music. She has a problem spending money on clothes. She loves her parents. She always playing and learning new songs. And she can be a heavy sleeper since she grew up in the city. There's like a lot more about, oh yeah, she plays the lute but can play many instruments. There's a couple, like I think I got all of them, I think. So yeah, I really like this character. There's like there's a lot of detail in her, and it was really cool to draw her. I drew her, I'll put it up on screen. I drew her interacting with my character, Sora Crimson. She's my D&D character. She's Dragonborn, but I didn't know how to draw dragons, so I recently learned how to draw Dragonborn, so I just changed her design, but I still like her old design, so I don't know. But yeah, throughout this challenge, I get way better drawing my OCs, so I really like that about Artfight. And then the eighth attack is Milky by Gutted Dangle. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the creator asked me to tag them. I don't know how to do that because I'm stupid. But I'll just put like the names that they gave me up here to their socials. They are Gutse Dangle on YouTube and Octimiawa on Instagram. I don't know if I said any of those right, but I would put a link to it, but I don't think I could find it, so I'll just put it up on screen. There'll be a link in the description if I do end up finding it, but I don't have Instagram, so I probably won't find the Instagram one. But yeah, this character is really cute. She's like, let me pull up the description. I should have done this earlier. Okay, there's not much about her, but I really like her design. She kind of yeah, just the design is really cute. Like it's like cat themed, and I like cats. Cats are cute. The ninth attack that I did, the person once again either didn't respond or I lost the message. I think I probably lost the message for this one. I don't know. So we're gonna move on to the 10th attack, which is Elena by Evelyn. And this is their D&D OC, or not D&D. Oh my god. Their Dandy's World OC, and I like Dandy's World is a really fun game. I like it, and so I decided to draw her, and so it's like an axolotl OC, like character, and so she's a wild card, oftentimes seen drawings or minding her business with wood carving animals just for fun. Chill and down to earth. So that's her description. And like her costumes and design is really cute. I really like them. I'll put it up on screen. So yeah, that was the. Oh, I lost connection. Okay, that was the 10th attack. The 11th attack is Elizabeth by insert cool name here. I had a fun time drawing this character. She's really cute. Like, she's simple, but not too simple. Oh, what the heck? It sent me back to the home page. Sorry about that. Let me find it again. Okay, I found it. So, yeah, her design's really cute. She doesn't have a description, but I really like her design. And then the 12th attack is Yilani. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yilani by Luli Lely. I think I'm really bad at pronouncing things. I'm sorry. I'll just put it up on screen. And so let me pull up the. I should have done this earlier. So oops. Yilani is a calm and airheaded kind of person. Her hair is white with a tint of purple and her eyes are a golden hue. Her outfits are more of a fantasy style based off multiple eras. She is a daughter of the Duke in the creator's universe and the second oldest of 5 children. She can be described as forward and cunning. Her skin is quite fair, but not light enough to be considered pale, and not dark enough to be tan. 171 centimeters in height and 22 years old. Yeah, she was based off those cheesy Rayan stories. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to get used to that, me not being able to pronounce things. But yeah, this character's design is really cool. I really like the kind of clothing that she wears, so it was really fun to draw this character. And then the 13th attack that I did, the person didn't respond, or I lost a message, but yeah, I won't put that in the video as well. And then the 14th attack, this is probably one of my favorite attacks that I have done so far. The 14th attack is a Kabrui by Rainy Daisy. And I love this person's art style. It's really cute. And so, her, large since ancient times. She is an immortal but quiet, shy, and scared her friends will die too soon. That is a valid fear. Her blood slash saliva is poisonous, based on a lily of the valley. So yeah, that's this character. She's really cute. And I had a lot of fun drawing her. The next attack I did, the 15th attack, was Elta by, let me pull it up. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Set some EO. I butchered that name. I am so sorry. 16-year-old mysterious girl. She's a witch, dark witch. She loves alchemy and all sorts of magical things, and for a good reason. The Culpa family is all made of witches. Her mother was one too. Although I speak of them as witches, in reality they are not really witches. They were called that because of their resemblance, but in reality the family keeps and protects the knowledge of their ancestors about the other world, the world of the dead, and other stuff. Using them, I think magic? I don't know. Outside the family is strictly prohibited, and if someone uses it after all, the consequences is bad. Real bad. But her mother, despite that, decided to use it after all to help people to cure. So she paid her price. She died. 'Cause of death of mother, her family, mainly dad and big brother, even more forbidden using magic. But Alta chose her own way. Maybe she'll die like her mother at the end, or not. But just once, she'll not be useless. That's the description. I really like the backstory and lore. And this character is really cool. I like the style of clothes she wears. And then on to the next attack. Oh, I also put the one I did up on screen. I probably haven't been leaving enough time to do that. But the next attack I did was Mari by your_demon_ains. So, pulling up the description. Mari is a sad clown who is forever accompanied by a flower who laughs at her expense and her balloon dog who is just a good boy. So, this one's kind of dark a little bit, but so I drew Mari like with like the demon, or not the demon flower, the flower like behind her. It kind of reminds me of like the flower from Undertale. I never played Undertale, but I watched people play it, so that's what the flower reminded me of. The next attack I did was, so the 17th attack I did was, so she didn't have a name. Her name is IDK. And this is by Mimiku. Sorry if I said that wrong. There's no description for her, but she seems to be like a zombie girl, and I really like her hairstyle. So yeah, she was fun to draw. And then for the 18th attack, I decided to do like one of those, like, cause I was really busy that day, and I didn't really feel like drawing that much, so I just decided to do one of those like draw me an OC or something, like design me an OC. So yeah, I did that. Oh gosh, this video is getting pretty long. So I did draw me an OC. I barely finished it before the day was over. Some of these took 2 days, but so I'll just do a summary of this character because the description is very long. So she's like an elf princess who lives in the Olivewood, and so her name is Elena of Olivewood. She has 12 other sisters and 1 brother, all of whom were older than her. And so her parents were about to like sell her into a marriage, but then she like ran away and like joined a group of pirates, and now she's like sailing the seas with them. And so yeah, that's basically what happens. That's like her backstory. Then this next one is the 19th attack is I'm gonna say this wrong. Aero and Lissa. I'm pulling up their description. So Aero is, this is a description. Inspired by the Frutiger Aero aesthetic. Probably said that wrong. Calm beach girl, a bit anxious about lots of stuff though. No lore. Feel like she has both a computery voice and a normal one. Her hair is this weird loops hairstyle. I don't know how it works, but it looks cute. It does. Go ahead and switch up her accessories. She has a chaotic girlfriend, Lissa. And I decided to draw Lissa and Aero in the same picture because they're girlfriends. And here is Lissa's description. So the designer doesn't have any lore for them, but that's okay. So Lissa has bear ears. She has a living bear bag. That's cool. And yeah, she's just like chaotic. So I drew them together. I'll put the picture up on screen. I spent too long on the characters, and I ended up not having a lot of time for the background. So I just ended up doing this like one like a spray paint brush. I like how it turned out. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Okay, and then for the 20th attack, I did Buggy by Christopher. They also have a YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description as well as the name on screen. And so, let me read the description. Buggy, she's a main that follows long after Shelley in the fossil sense. She was introduced in hopes to brighten Shelley's spirits, and it worked. She's very friendly. Buggy helps teach about bugs and can help show what prehistoric bugs looks like. The bug in her head moves. So I really liked drawing this character. I really like Dandy's World. I play it with my friends and siblings all the time. It's really fun. And so I'll put up the drawing I made of Buggy on screen. And let's move on to the 21st attack. The 21st attack is Avery by Sadly Trash. And let me open up the thing. She was in a band with one of the creator's other characters, Nameless. So yeah, I really liked this design. It's like simple and cute, but really fun to draw. So I'll put up the drawing I made up screen. And then on the same day that I drew Avery, I was like really in a mood to draw, so I decided to do another one. The 22nd attack is Mary by Floor Squid. So let me pull up it. Okay, Mary's an interesting one. She's a cuddling 19 years old, having recently started college, and she's a huge hippie. So she has an addiction that she's working on, and she is friends with a murderous horror of a killer squid. The creator doesn't have a design for them yet though. And she says if she had a weapon, it'll be a bamboozler. I really like this design. I think it was really fun to draw. And yeah, it was just really fun to draw. 23rd attack is Lilac by Lavender Jelly, or Lavender_Jelly 17. Sorry, that took me a while to say. This character, I really like this character. The reference sheet that I was using was made in pen, so I had a hard time understanding it, but the creator said that she really liked it, so I'm really happy about that. And I decided to add a background for this one, and I really like how it came out. It took me a while, so I'll put it up on screen. It's not like the most detailed background, but I like it. And then 24th attack is Dex by Fourth Sun, or For the Sun. We pull up the description. A TV head that controls the memory of their world, likes watching art videos and cats. So when I read that they like watching cat videos and their TV, I made them, like, I'll put a picture up so you can better understand. I made them like their screen, instead of having like an error signal, it has like a cat on it, like he's watching like a cat video or something, and I really like it. And then we're getting close to the end. The 25th attack is Candy by Dragon Peoples, and let me pull it up. Oh, I drew her with my character. I drew them with my character. Their pronouns are she, they. They're silly clown and sarcastic at times. So I drew them interacting with my character, Sora Crimson. Again, I really like this character. And they're saying like, your ears are so weird. And I really like it. It's one of my favorite ones that I've done. And then the 26th attack I did on the last day of Artfight being open, and it was just a quick one, but the person I made it for didn't respond, so I'm not going to put it in the video. And I think they might not have responded because it was like the last day and like time differences and stuff, so they might have been asleep, but I hope they like it. And so that is all of the attacks that I did during Artfight 2025. I was on Team Crystals, by the way. I don't know which team won because they haven't like put out the results yet, but like you can figure out by going to the Artfight website, or I think I might put like a community post. I don't know, but I hope you like this video. Sorry if I'm like stuttering, like if I stuttered a lot during this video. I'm not used to recording my voice. And I was just kind of like self-conscious about it, but I hope you liked it. Sorry for my siblings barging in. I'll try to edit that out. But yeah. Also, there's going to be like random speed paints in the background during this video. That's probably really useless now, because it's the end. But yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Bye. I hope you like this video.